Yo, what up guys, Ross Scalps here, and in this video I'm reviewing Garfield. Alright, so everyone knows who Garfield is, right? He's a cat, he likes lasagna. And even if you haven't seen any of his shows or anything like that, you've at least saw him or know of him, right? Like for me, I didn't watch any of his shows or anything, but I knew who he was. And I think this movie does a good job on telling really who Garfield is and telling a new story about him. This story is basically about Garfield, how he was abandoned by his dad as a kitten, and then he's raised, by a human who finds him. And after a few years, him and his dad meet up again, and they're tasked to do something that kind of takes him out of his comfort zone. And that's basically the movie. It's directed by Mark Dindal, if that's how you say it. And, he's directed some decent kid movies. You have Chicken Little, The Emperor's New Groove, along with a few other ones that he's directed. And so you have a few notable movies that he's done. And this movie is also starring, I guess the two main characters would be Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Pratt. They are the two main characters of this movie. You have some other characters in there, but for the most part it's just those two, the father and the son. And I think they do a pretty good job in this movie with the relationships in this. Whether it's Garfield and the dog, or Garfield and his dad and how that's built, or even Garfield and the ox or whatever. Just all the relationships that are being built in this movie, I think, are done pretty well. And especially for a kids movie, this is what a kids movie should be, in my opinion. Like, just fun, lighthearted. There was some emotional scenes in here, but for the most part, it was just a good kid movie. Along with that, the pace was good. The movie starts off quick. It just starts off by telling you about Garfield and his story, and then it just keeps going. It just moves it right along. But yeah, I thought Chris Pratt did a pretty good job of playing Garfield. I maybe at first you kind of hear his voice, but after you're watching it for so long, you lose track. And I thought he did a good job along with Samuel L. Jackson. Instead of Samuel playing like a mean voiced, dog or something, he's actually like a soft spoken cat, and he's kind of more loving personality in this one. And so overall, I mean, this movie, well, yes, it was a kid's movie, and you got to know that there's not going to be anything drastic to really critique unless it's done badly. But I don't think this movie was done badly. I think it was done the way a kid movie should be. All right, take notes if. But overall, I think if you have kids, they'll like it. Even if you don't, I think you'll still enjoy it. And with that being said, I think I'm going to give this the Piston Cup. For the most part, you know what you're getting. It's just a Garfield story. And if you like the character, you'll definitely like this movie. But anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching another movie review. And comment below if you saw this one and what your thoughts are. I'd be curious to know. I enjoy interacting with you guys, whether you guys are liking, disliking, or agreeing or disagreeing. I just enjoy interacting with you all. And so thank you all again. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.